Bob Saget is opening up about life in an eerie, never-before-released interview. Just 8 months before his shocking death, the 65-year-old joined the Til This with Radio Rahim podcast to share his take on life, and now it's being made public.
I guess therapy, having 3 kids, watching people pass away in the past few years, mortality, all that stuff has fortunately changed me to, my kids tell me, Dad, you're different. It's so nice to watch you grow.
During the haunting conversation, Bob opened up about losing loved ones and explained how his dad's humor and reaction inspired him to embrace every aspect of life.
We had so many deaths growing up that my dad would just instill that in me. He didn't teach it to me. I just saw how he reacted. I mean, he buried 4 brothers and a sister in his life. He buried all his siblings.
Bob, who died in January 2022, continued to share that his life was full of unexpected hardships, explaining that tragedy struck his family throughout his childhood, which shaped the way he grew up.
When you started losing aunts and uncles, how old were you?
I guess it started when I was like 7, and then every 2 years somebody died. And I had a cousin die. She died at 23 of cancer after giving birth to her child. And then a lot of cousins went through a lot of hardship. So I was like 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. It was a lot. And then I lost both my sisters.
The comedian revealed that his way of dealing with the sudden losses he faced was by getting out his 8mm camera and creating videos and movies of his own.
Well, there's so much pain. And my parents couldn't deal with it. And every time they finally started to try to regroup, something else terrible happened. And then one of my sisters got this disease, scleroderma, in 1994.
Part 1 of the 3-part interview dives deep into the late Full House star's perspective on family, love, life, and show business, as he reflects on the emotional moment he helped his dad write a speech for his brother's funeral.
His brother passed away, and he lived to about 78, which was longer than any of the others. They died at like 40, 37, really weird heart attacks. So I have a heart doctor as my GP. And my dad wrote a speech. We did it together. He never drinks. He had a martini with me. He's gone, but you talk present day on people when they're gone, and they were so close. And he gave the best speech. I gave him and he wrote it, but I just kind of moved things around like you do for people, especially when they're grieving. And his ending was something like, I'll see you in 30 years, Joe. And it's good to close with something sweet that makes people feel the love.